Hey, what's up guys, Mashin here, come back with a brand new video for you guys. Today we're going to be talking about investing into some cases. We got a lot going on in the case world, just kind of give it a little update with it. But before we hop on into it, only a small percentage of you guys who watch the videos are actually subscribed. Discord's the top link in the description, and next video we're going to be announcing the giveaway winner. So if you're not already in the giveaway, I definitely would highly suggest it. But let's hop on into it. First up here, we're going to be talking about the cases that are really expensive. More specifically, we're looking at the main three, the Csgo weapon case, the esports 2013 case, and the Bravo case. All three of those have the highest price point, significantly higher than any of the other cases. Hydra is the next highest, coming in at less than $10. And I see a real future for these cases. I see a lot of potential. We saw it with the Katowice capsules, where no one thought these capsules could keep on increasing in price, and yet they continue to increase in price. Now, we won't see values like that obviously, but I just see that that market cap allows these cases to go even higher when no one really thought possible. If we check out Steam here, I mean, between these three cases, there's currently less than 750 of these listed on the Steam market. There's 741 to be exact, which is really low if you look at it, because there is a lot of cases right now out there. That we have the Prisma case, which has like 3/4 of a million, and I mean the Hydra case, which is another rare case. It's the fourth lowest in the quantity. It's got 800. So these cases up here have a lot, and specifically the esports 2013 case only has 126 on the market. That's extremely low, and that could potentially be a huge investment if people start to look into these. I mean, if 50 of these are bought, we're already looking into the $40 to $50 range. Overall, for these cases though, I definitely believe you have to check these out if you're looking into a little bit more high tier of investing. Now, you may get a better percentage return, but if you're not looking to go through all the hassle of trying to sell a lot of low tier cases for not too much profit, these three top tier cases could potentially be a lot of profit and a super easy investment if you just want to have 10 cases, 20 cases sit in your inventory. If we start to see these take off, especially the Bravo case being the most popular of the three, there's only 237 Bravos out there right now, and we've started to see a huge movement from these. I mean, we're starting to see cases go up to $40, which previously the max was $30, and before that it was just $20. I mean, these cases have been going up consistently over time. Since we're on the quantity train, I got a sleeper pick, and this is actually the Vanguard case. Now, the Vanguard case is not really popular in the slightest. I can't imagine too many people going out there and trying to actually deliberately search for it. But right now, I believe it's a little bit undervalued compared to its competition. If we look at all the cases that are in the $3 to $4 range, they've got about 1,500-ish to about 3,500-ish cases out there, and the Vanguard case has less than 7,500 cases out there, but it's currently selling on the Steam market for 84 cents, and if you use a buy order, you can get it for a little bit cheaper. You can get it at around 82, 83 cents. So there's a lot of potential here if you're using a buy order. The Vanguard case has been really inconsistent with its growth. We see often a lot of people going to buy it, we see a huge spike, and then we just see it fall right back down. A huge spike, and we see it fall right back down. And we've just seen a huge spike in March, but it does not look like this time is going to fall back down. All the other times it was immediately back down, and for 2 months now it's consistently stayed at around 80-ish cents, going all the way up to 88 cents recently. With the statistics from Csgo Stash, we can learn that in about 7 days, if no more new listings were added, theoretically they would all be gone, which is really low for a case like this. Usually when you're getting into these cases, there's very few sold every single day, but 1,000 on average sold every single day is actually really high when there's only 7,000 on the market. For me, overall, I see the Vanguard case as a very safe and effective way to get some slow interest going for your cases. I mean, there is a lot of buy orders out there. There is over 1,200 buy orders at 81 cents, another 600 at 80 cents, and another 500 after that. I don't see the price going back down for a long time, although it does have a little bit of a struggle to go up. It's got 600 for sale at 87 cents, so I see that being a big hurdle in the future, and we could potentially see maybe a week or two that we're stuck at that price point, but after that, it's pretty smooth sailing from there. One last thing I want to add for the Vanguard case is it does have the original knives as well, and this is something that has been really going up in value lately. It's something that we're starting to see as these older cases are being less and less common to open. Next, we get to the cases in the rare drop pool. Now, I think all of these are pretty good if you can get them for the right price. I specifically still like the Spectrum 2 case. I think it has a lot more to offer than the Spectrum case at 60 to 70 cents in there. It's 1/3 the value, and I see a lot more potential if you're trying to go for that percentage-wise gain. I feel like I could definitely see these cases being very similar in price, like potentially the Gamma 1 and Gamma 2, both are very similar in price. I could see that for the Spectrum 1 and Spectrum 2, maybe Spectrum 1 being a little bit higher, but I could definitely see both of them starting to settle around the dollar range or maybe slightly above or below. I think there's just time needed once the Spectrum 2 cases gets kicked into the rare drop pool for the prices to sort of come together and once again probably stabilize around the same point. Two cases right now that I would obviously avoid are the fracture case and the snakebite case. Both of these are very bad investments still. We have not seen the snakebite case really show any growth obviously, and the fracture case has still been declining. It's been declining pretty hard, and it's the second newest case to the prime drop pool, so we can expect it to stay there for a while. Zero investment opportunity right now for those two. Finally then, we get to the Broken Fang case. Now the Broken Fang case for me is really hard to give an opinion on because we have not seen yet if this is the bottom or if we are going to continue to go down. Personally, I'm starting to just stay out of it a little bit. I think there's a lot going on there and it's very complex. I don't see a real easy way to explain it. That the Broken Fang case has been continually decreasing, but we don't know if the amount is going to keep on going down or if people are just not going to open them. It's something that we've pretty much given up, is that there is a discontinued case in the Broken Fang case, that we're not going to see this case drop anywhere. It's not going to be in the rare pool. It's not going to be anywhere else. But the thing is, there's just so many out there and we don't know if we're going to see the supply decrease. Shattered Web had a lot less supply and is still struggled as an investment to this day. I have a lot of high hopes for Shattered Web because we're starting to get down to a very low quantity of those, but I still see the Broken Fang as pretty much a lost investment at this point. A lot of the people who have picked these up have picked them up not to open them but for investments, and we've still got over 400,000 of these on the market. I don't see a lot of potential for the future for these. Usually for most cases we can kind of look at past trends and give a rough estimate of where we expect it to be, but the Broken Fang case is just so unique because we saw that big drop down and then it just continued to drop down, and then we saw the price shoot back up around 2-ish weeks ago. At this point it hit $1, which is absolutely insane considering you can buy 50 of these for $50, pretty much breaking even. This is a price we hadn't seen since the beginning of the operation, and now it's started to go back down significantly, losing 50% of its value in the past 2 weeks. It's just something I'm preferring to stay out of because I see it as much more of the risky investment compared to a lot of the other investments I listed in this video. But as always guys, I want to thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.